everyone. So, this does not have to do with art, but I thought some people would want to see it because I'm going to cut my hair. And when I cut my hair, I cut it with these. And I really want to do something a little different now. There are little like fuzzies in the back that are always like so annoying. This is one thing I'm grateful for with thin hair. It doesn't do much, but but at least I can do stuff like this with it. All right. Been watching The Green Knight. It's pretty episodic, so I'm watching it that way. And one of the ladies has her hair like, it's not quite a pixie cut because it's, I don't know, it's just a little bit different, but it's short, and I was like, oh, that's kind of like mine except for this part. So I'm gonna cut that. I think everything else looks just fine. So let's I like it. I don't want to like cut. I like just, yeah, doing that. I was gonna do this 1920s look because it can kind of curl, but like for the summer, that's just, I am not gonna do that. I guess it can always grow back in if I want it to. Gosh, I thought it would just take not quite this much time. Should do it when it's wet. It's much more helpful. But I can do more next time it's wet. It's fine. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I'm glad these scissors work because not every pair of scissors does. Of course, it will take a few days for it to really calm down. Like your hair has to kind of grow in, and then it kind of evens it out. I think if my family sees this, they'll be like, what were you thinking? Oh my god. Oh, but yeah, I have all these long layers on top too. Oh, I'm too close to the mirror. You haven't been able to see it all. Well, I also need to get the hair that I cut onto the sink. Let's try to get it onto the sink. I'll sweep up the floor too. Oh, it will feel good. I'm a little angry today. I haven't seen it on like people posting on like Instagram and stuff about it. So I'm like, maybe it hasn't completely gone through, but I know that gosh, I can't talk about it, like attacked, basically. I just don't, all these old cis men, like, people don't get it sometimes, like, especially the women, which is really sad. Like, the right is very good on spin, making things that say like pro-life, but you're forgetting about the woman who's already alive. And usually it's her who's going to bear the brunt of all this. And the thing is, shutting down abortion legally is not going to stop it. It just means that there's going to be a lot of hacks that charge a lot of money. Like, or at least that's what the case was back in the day. And there's, you gotta give Dirty Dancing credit for that. Or, that's not how you slow down abortion. If you really are like, well, no one's like, I just really want to terminate a pregnancy in my lifetime. Like, that is on my bucket list. Like, no one's like that. No one. It's a lot of other things. And the thing is that we should be taking care of women's health a lot more. Education and support, giving women longer maternity leave. That's one. How many women do you think are like, well, I'll lose my job if I have this baby and then I'll have no way to support it? There's like, you need to put counseling for women, covered health care for women, education, like proper sex education, tackling toxic masculinity. Like, these are things that are going to actually reduce the rates. Well, statistically, they do reduce the rates of abortion. What doesn't is closing abortion clinics. That doesn't, that actually does not help things. I need to let this like kind of lie. I'm gonna have to take more off the top, I think. Anyway, that's how you actually deal with it. You support people, you educate people. That's what actually helps. Not basically bullying and being like, we own you. We're going to tell you what to do. It's only these old cis men in charge, and they're teaching younger toxic masculine cis men and women to think this way, like, oh, it's awful. Let's just think about how awful it is, and then we'll act like idiots and just be like, oh, we'll just stop it. This easy, well, what we think is like this straightforward way that actually has nothing to do with the issue, and we're just going to treat the ones who get pregnant like crap, and we're not going to support them at all. Like all these people that protest outside of the have protested, at least outside of these abortion clinics, how many of them are like, I will adopt your baby. I will pay all of your maternity fees. I will completely cover you. You'll be completely fine. No, they're just shaming. That just doesn't fucking work. Alright, that's all for now. I guess it wasn't just a haircut. Okay. Later, y'all.